Hey, now that we got the last round of iPads for this year, we can freely talk about what to expect in 2023. And if you haven't seen my previous video about the next generation of iPad Pro models, please make sure that you check it out. Today's subject, however, is another tablet, the one that belongs to middle segment of the market, equally powerful like the premium ones, with few features less. I'm talking about the iPad Air. Before we continue, please answer in the comment section below. What's your favorite iPad? Hi friends and welcome to the Digital Marketing channel. My name is Mark and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and reviews. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Having seen the changes on both iPad Pro models and the new kind of standard iPad, we can say that we got some clues what kind of features we may see on other tablets that should be showcased by Cupertino giant next year. One of them will be 6th generation iPad Air. Judging by previous release cycles, it makes sense to anticipate its arrival after a year and a half or 18 months, while one part of me would be more than happy to see some huge improvements. If we compare what we've seen so far, maybe it's better not to expect much. Even if capabilities of M1 are highly unexploited by majority of users of existing iPad Air, we hope to see the 2nd gen Apple Silicon in this model too. M2 chip brings higher clock speeds and more GPU cores, from which some users will benefit. Although its memory will be stuck to 8 gigs since Apple hasn't even offered 24 gigs variant for high-end Pro users, regardless if the new chip supports it. I don't believe we will witness changes in terms of storage options, and base 64 gigs of space will remain, and if all goes well, at the same price tag as it is on device that it will succeed. Truth to be told, iPad Air already suffers from identity crisis, considering it's too similar to 11-inch iPad Pro. Bringing up the storage could just make more mess. Potential new screen has been subject of some earlier predictions, and if you've seen my previous video about the iPad Air, you know that I've also mentioned scenario with OLED display. Initially, there were rumors how iPad Air could be the first tablet from Cupertino to feature this kind of technology. Such speculations for 2020 release were just too optimistic, especially since Apple's approach can be quite conservative and in small increments. With most recent post by CEO of display supply chain consultants Ross Young, these claims now appear to be ended. According to him, we can expect OLED in 2024 and on iPad Pro models exclusively, this time both 11-inch and 12.9-inch variants for now. Size-wise, even if the base iPad now matches the iPad Air, I don't believe it will move away from 10.9-inch screen diagonal. Just another example of identity confusion. Speaking about refresh rate, I would be surprised to see anything beyond 60 Hz, because ProMotion is one of the last few things that keeps Pro lineup in appropriate distance beyond its reach. I've read somewhere that people are hoping to see 90 Hz eventually, but in my opinion, Apple may first bring 240 Hz to iPad Pro in order to feature ProMotion on the Air. There is one segment where my expectations have changed in the meanwhile. That's rear camera. My wish was to see another ultra-wide shooter, since the idea of having triple camera setup on iPad Pro at one moment could result in improvement on the iPad Air. After seeing latest round of professional iPads, I'm kinda more hesitant to stick to this point of view. But let's put it this way, getting two cameras set up on the back of the iPad Air would be a big surprise, which should miss the flash. Front-facing shooter, however, is a different story. Following some new design decisions made on 10th generation iPad, as well as some earlier speculations, its relocation to the side into the landscape mode seems like a future. But this future has a price. It looks like magnetic charging system for Apple Pencil 2 is an obstacle to relocate the camera. That also means that it will require certain modifications. Therefore, folks from Cupertino will be forced to make some changes. Would that be complete redesign of magnetic charging connectors so it can still match the stylus, or improvements could land both ways? Are we talking about the new pencil here? Yet, introducing the new stylus with the iPad Air doesn't seem like the common practice of Apple team. It's rather questionable would there be a next iteration of the iPad Pro models in 2023 in the first place. Although a few latest leaks reveal reveal how 16-inch tablet is on the way and may arrive in the second half of the next year. At least I hope there will be no extensions or a dongle or something that could be featured as a solution to charge Apple Pencil 2. Please don't. If you do have some ideas, now is the time that you share in the comments below. Personally, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't get some up-to-date connectivity options that are on par with the iPad Pro variants. On the other hand, I think it's difficult for Apple to maintain the iPad Air along with the 11-inch iPad Pro, at least the way it is now, because it's so similar. And Apple's stubbornness to avoid mini LED display on 11-inch model is not helping at all. With this trend continuing throughout 2022, it's becoming clearer that iPad Pro 11 will probably skip every display upgrade till 2024 when OLED arrives. Eventually, Apple can merge existing iPad Air and smaller iPad Pro into one iPad. This would make more sense, while Pro lineup can later consist of 3 tablets: 12.9, 14.1, and 16-inch models. At this time, this just seems too far. As far as anticipated date, I'm going all in into the Q3 of the next year, September likely, and maybe along with the giant iPad Pro that I've talked about. Sadly, no other information is available, which doesn't make it less exciting to make another video about this device. That would be all. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and enable all notifications. Thank you so much for watching Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marko. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.